out here. We've been live here all morning promoting this event. It's a huge deal for us to be here. We're so happy to be able to participate in this event with you all. I'll be your MC for today for the Gift of Life Marrow Registry Steps for Life 5K South Florida. We're going to get started with today's ceremony, so you can please, I know most of you have already found a seat. If not, gather around as you have. We're gathering today in support of the 10,000 patients each year battling leukemia, lymphoma, and other blood diseases. Their only hope for a cure is a marrow or stem cell transplant, and they need our help. And I'm so thankful to be able to be here today. I'm glad I was invited to be a part of this event because I also have a meaningful connection to this event, and I want to tell you about it. 4 years ago, my only sister, Elizabeth Casada, passed away to leukemia. She was battling a rare form of leukemia called biphenotypic leukemia. It's two types of leukemia, AML and ALL. Very hard to be able to get into remission. But the entire time that she was battling, we were looking forward to getting her remission and getting her a bone marrow transplant. And so we started a campaign getting people involved in the bone marrow registry and try to get people registered to be able to be a part of this. Unfortunately, she never made it to remission. She passed away 4 years ago, and it was her goal to be a part of events like this. While she was alive, she would fundraise for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. She would raise awareness for Gift of Life, and so I'm really happy to be able to be here today and kind of be here for her. Thank you all so much. I really appreciate the support. And now I would like to introduce now to our Gift of Life, introduce you to our Gift of Life's chairman of the board, Bill Gable.
Thank you, Michelle, for sharing your connection to our cause with everyone this morning. By extension, this event, and these things are of great importance to all of been touched by our life-saving mission. 2016, you may or may not know, for Gift of Life, was a milestone year. It was our 25th anniversary. We transplanted our 3,000, that's 3,000 transplant, potentially 3,000 lives saved. And none of this would have been possible without the dedicated support of people like you who are here today. Gift of Life has touched each of us, whether as a donor, a recipient, a caregiver, a volunteer, or a supporter of our registry. In 1991, two loving parents and countless family members set out to find a match for a young leukemia patient in need of a transplant. That person is Jay Feinberg and his parents. Their tremendous perseverance and humble effort quickly became a global campaign. 4 years later, Jay was finally able to find his life-saving match, and his life was saved, as is evidenced by his presence here today. Jay recently celebrated his 21st transplant anniversary, and we wish him many, many more to come. But our challenge is not over. It's to help everyone get swabbed, involved, and cured. Because matches and matching factors, they're inherited. Like eye color, hair color. A match is most likely between people who share ethnic background. The more people who join the registry as donors, the more miraculous matches will be found and lives will be saved. We want to save every life of every person who needs a bone marrow transplant, and we need all of your assistance in doing that. Each volunteer who joins the registry, it costs $60 to process. So this event is incredibly important. Every dollar you raise here today is specifically used to add donors to our registry. And those donors have the potential to save someone's life. Every life saved begins with one remarkable person. You. All it takes is one life-changing swab, and we create one huge win. We find a match and we find a cure. Before handing it back to Michelle, I want to acknowledge our amazing Florida Wall Committee. Since 2011, over $460,000 have been facilitated and contributed, and that has led to, as of last Friday, 20 matches and 20 transplants facilitated. So thank you all. Have a wonderful morning. Thank you all for being here.
Thank you, Will. There are a number of donors and recipients who have joined us here today, and we'd like to recognize them. If you are a Marrow donor or a transplant recipient, please join us here at the front of the stage. Marrow donors, transplant recipients, please join us. All right, come on, we can do better than that. Come on, even the true heroes are here today. Thank you all so much. Today we honor the woman who founded Steps for Life, Wendy Schulman. Steps for Life has grown into a major fundraising and unforgettable life. Now, Wendy is the captain of Team Meisner, alongside Abraham and Donna Krasner. Their team today, listen to this, has raised over $30,000. Give them a big round of applause. All right, Wendy Schulman, up to the stage to introduce our donor and recipient, please.
To stand here today and see the tremendous support all of you show for bone marrow and stem cell donors. Every donor who saves a life starts out by swabbing their cheek with a Q-tip. These swabs are sent to a laboratory for testing to find out if the donor is a match for a patient. While some donors do not get a call as a match, others are called after only a short time at Registry. Our donor today was called just over a year after volunteering. He is a 23-year-old resident of Church Falls, Virginia. He joined Gift of Life in February 2014 while attending Ohio University. He enjoys traveling and scuba diving and is passionate about conserving nature and developing green energy alternatives. He never expected to be a match and was surprised when Gift of Life called him, and says it was an amazing feeling realizing for the first time that he had an opportunity to save a life. That feeling that he was extremely lucky to be chosen stayed with him throughout the donation process. He says, for anyone who is considering joining the registry and becoming a donor, that he strongly encourages you to go through with it. As in his words, there is no amount of money in the world that can provide you with the feeling you get from saving a life. He has been eager for this day to arrive and is excited to be here to meet his recipient for the first time. Vision, come up onto the stage.
We love you, Wendy.
Incredible gifts. I'm sure you would like to know more about him. He's a 61-year-old man.
Put the mic up.
He is a 61-year-old man who was diagnosed with a bone marrow disorder that prevented him from producing enough healthy blood cells. With his health failing rapidly, he feared he would not be able to find a donor. When he heard a perfect match had been found, he stayed. Yet the match was made and the transplant went forward. Your recipient retired after numerous years as an educator and has a second career as a ceramics artist, creating beautiful stonework pottery at a studio located on his family's original Oregon homestead. He had to travel 200 miles to the transplant center in Portland and had tremendous support from a large team of caregivers, including one who is here with him today. As someone who has always had a positive outlook on life, he says the entire experience has been validating. He is touched by the outpouring of love and concern from others and has a message for everyone here today. Volunteering to donate is a huge deal. This alone saved my life. My donor is the single most important person in the world. And on behalf of my past, present, and future friends, and on my own behalf, I say bless you and thank you. Now, because of you, Ethan, he will have many more years to share with all those who love him. We are proud to welcome you both into the Gift of Life family. Ethan, it gives me great pleasure to introduce you to your transplant recipient, Rich.
Go ahead.
Alright, we're going to hear a little bit from Ethan and Rich. They're going to be able to tell their story. So give them a big round of applause, guys.
Feels amazing feeling, finally getting to meet Rich. You know, this has been an incredible opportunity to save a life. And, you know, we've spoken a couple times, but it's been an amazing meeting that I've been eager for. Incredible feeling. I encourage everyone to get swabbed and get in the registry and get a chance to do what I did. No better feeling than saving a life.
I'm still in shock of all the support, and one thing that keeps coming back to me is there was something I couldn't fix and I had to let go. And when I did that, I found that the piece that kept me going all my life was that sense of belonging and trying to instill that in other people. And suddenly I was the one who was getting the help, and because of him, another 3 or 4 weeks and I don't think I'd be here. And because of him, I am here, and I'm able to keep going and continue the things that I've done in my past, and I can continue to now get involved with you folks and do whatever I can to help other people. So I appreciate it. Ethan, thank you very much. And thank you, folks. It's really nice to be here.
You all waited waited a year, right, to be able to meet each other. So what was it like in that year, wondering, like, who's the person who received my bone marrow? Who's the person who, you know, donated?
One of the things that we first, both of us started saying, what kind of allergies do you have? And so we found out that seafood was a concern that we needed to kind of watch. And that was kind of fun. We talked about ethnicity a little bit. I'm amazed at how it was supposed to be a hard thing to get a match. They were really concerned that they might not be able to find a match for me. And in the end, after everything was submitted, it was like 3 weeks later, and Ethan had been contacted, and then they had announced to me that they had found a match. A good one.
Yeah, so it was very quick after I got swabbed that I got contacted. So the process went really quickly, but you know, after the donation itself, I was eager to learn more about him, and once we finally got in contact, I was really excited to ask those questions about ethnicity and allergies and all that kind of stuff. So just learning about the process has been amazing, and I was so excited for today to finally get to meet you in person.
Thank you both so much. A beautiful new connection made up here on stage today. Thank you so much. And these meetings between life-saving donor and transplant recipients, this is why Gift of Life's work is so important, and that's why we're all here today. Thank you all for sharing this moment with us. Thank you both for sharing this moment with us. And there goes my script, so I may just have to ask it for the rest of Oh, they want to get a quick picture.
Right there, right there.
Well,
Step forward, please. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Let's give them another big round of applause, guys. This is special right here.
1, 2, 3.
All right, thank you all so much. If you all please rise for the national anthem, I want to welcome on stage Florida native singer and songwriter Kendra Erica. Where's Kendra?
We're going to get on to
She here? And there you are. Good morning, everyone. from Team Valencia Palms, all who have given tremendous amount of time and energy to make this day a great success. And we're going to get this party started. I'd like to invite up Pit 56 to get this crowd moving.